Welcome to this time news. I am Hamidullah Sahel and you are watching Afghan news. Afghanistan's second largest insurgent group sent a clandestine delegation to Kabul last week for a second round of level peace talks. Afghanistan officials said representative of Hizb Islami delivered a detailed proposal which included plans to attend an international conference in Bonn in December. British diplomats had hoped that Taliban would also send representatives to this conference, but Western officials said that remains unlikely because of the slow pace of secret contacts. It is the second time official loyal of Gulbuddin Hikmatyar, a former Afghan prime minister and the U.S. ally against the Soviet, who is now on America's most wanted list, have traveled to the Afghan capital for the peace talk. President Ahmed Karzai confirmed that he met Hizb Islami delegation in March 2010, although his office detained claims he had met the delegation last week. The Pakistan-based Haqqani network was probably behind the powerful track bomb blast at NATO base in central Afghanistan that killed 5 Afghan and injured over 100 others, including 77 U.S. soldiers. The Pentagon has said the Taliban had claimed responsibility for Saturday's attack outside the main gate of the combat outpost Saidabad in Wardak province. But Pentagon spokesman George Little said there is a very strong likelihood that the Haqqani leadership support and were aware of the attack. Navy Captain John Kirby, a spokesman for the Joint Chief of Staff, noted that the attackers was not had a large vehicles with large amount of explosive which could not be launched without good sourcing, good planning and the fair level of coordination. The Haqqani network, which operates from Pakistani North Waziristan tribal region and affiliated with the both of Taliban and Al-Qaeda, has launched a number of the high-profile attacks in neighboring Afghanistan. Al-Qaeda has released a message in which Osama bin Laden, successor as group leader Egyptian Ayman al-Zawahiri, said Al-Qaeda supported at the Arab Spring. The hour-long video was released to mark the 10th anniversary of Al-Qaeda's September 11, 2001 attacks on the United States. The site monitoring service, which tracks jihadist statement, quoted al-Zawahiri as saying they hoped that the protest movement that have overturned leaders in Egypt, Tunisia and Libya would establish what he called true Islam. The video was posted on jihadist website on Monday and titled "The Dawn of Imminent Victory." Site said Al-Qaeda, which called for the violent overthrow the secular Arab government, lost a great deal of relevance as a result of the political upheaval across the Middle East and North Africa. Officials said the bodies of at least 22 Shiite pilgrims who found in remote desert area in western Iraq. The bodies were discovered late on Monday night, hours after the gang of gunmen stopped the bus at the fake security checkpoint and told all the women to get off, according to one security official who interviewed a survivor. An Iraqi army patrol found the deserted women weeping and wailing by side of the highway and brought them to the provincial capital of Ramadi of help. One of the women told officials that there were 4 gunmen who were dressed in military uniforms and stopped at the bus a fake checkpoint. The gunmen then drove the bus a few kilometers off the main highway between Baghdad and the Jordanian border in Iraqi Sunni-dominated Anbar province. The 22 bodies were found there, about 300 kilometers west of Baghdad. The chief of Libya's revolutionary movement has urged a cheering crowd in Tripoli to strive for a civil democratic state while loyalists of fugitive dictator Muammar Gaddafi killed at least 15 opposition fighters in an attack on the key oil town in Libya's east. Mustafa Abdul Jalil addressed a crowd of thousands in the Martyrs Square in central Tripoli, flanked by a few dozen revolutionary leaders in their largest public gathering since their force stormed the capital in August 21. He called on Libyans to build a state based on the rule of law. Abdul Jalil had the National Transitional Council founded in the eastern city of Benghazi early in the 6-month civil war to guide the rebel movement. Hours after the attack by Gaddafi loyalists on the oil refinery outside the coastal town of Ras Lanuf, the government of Niger confirmed to United States that had detained Gaddafi's son Saudi and is studying what to do with him. The U.S. State Department said on Monday. End of news. Thanks for your precious time.